Hey friends, Lissa here, and today we are going to be talking about cellulite. Cellulite is not fun. Most of us don't like it, most of us have it. I think it's about 85 to 90% of women suffer from cellulite, and I suffered from cellulite. I had a lot of it up my thighs, on my butt, and even went all the way down to my ankles. So I was very discouraged with it. I wasn't happy that I had it, but I didn't know how to get rid of it. I tried creams, I tried exercise, I tried all of this, and sometimes it would help a little bit, but not too much. And it never actually fully went away until, you guessed it, I became a raw vegan. So I'm going to talk about my cellulite and what cellulite is and why I think that I got rid of my cellulite. So cellulite is the herniation of subcutaneous fat within fibrous connective tissue that manifests as skin dumpling, nodularity, and in the pelvic region, the butt, the lower limbs, and the abdomen. But some people even have it on their arms, like up here by the ribs. It just depends on where your body is storing toxins and where this fat is puckering and making these dimples. Mostly, obviously, it's on our thighs and butt, which is where most of us have it. Again, mostly happens in women. Like I said, 85 to 90% of women have had cellulite at some point in their life. And most of us still do or have it. I got rid of mine, and I am so happy that it's gone. The causes that they think causes it, and this is just what I've read online and what I've researched and what I know from my 12 years in natural health, that it's change in metabolism. So if you have a sluggish metabolism, that can happen. Hormonal changes, hydration levels, genetic factors, and high stress lifestyle. But for me, I also want to add that I personally think that it is a sluggish lymphatic and circulatory system. So you're not actually getting the circulation down into your butt area. And I know a lot of people know, the spider veins and things like that. That's the pooling of blood because you have like little maybe blockages from cholesterol or whatever in your veins that prevent your blood to flow properly. I used to have spider veins as well. They're gradually going away. It's been 18 months and one of them is down about 95%. I can still see a little bit of it left, but I'm sure with time it will be gone as well. So those take a really long time to heal. And I think that I noticed my cellulite gone around the 1 year mark. I really didn't pay attention. I really wasn't noticing it. But one day I just was like, oh, my cellulite's gone. And then I wanted to take pictures, which, by the way, I'm going to share right here.
So here is my before picture for my cellulite. This picture was actually taken about 3 to 4 months into my raw journey. So the cellulite had gone down just a little bit and I had already lost some weight. So I don't have very many pictures from before of my cellulite, obviously, because I didn't like it. But this is after, and it's approximately, like I said, about a year after. And again, this before picture is about 3 to 4 months into raw. So I think I had already lost about, I would say 15 to 20 pounds. So I was feeling good about myself and I wanted to take those photos. And I really didn't notice that I had lost any extra weight until after, way after I was getting ready for something and I was wearing shorts, and then I noticed that I didn't have any cellulite on my leg when I crossed my legs, which is when I could see a lot of it, and it would get the dimpling, and then it would be hard to touch and it would hurt. I was sitting in a chair in shorts and I noticed that my cellulite was gone and I was like, wow, that is so cool. So I had to do these before and afters. This is another before and after. This before picture was at my heaviest weight. So I was about 187 to 190, and the dimpling and the low circulation was so horrible and it hurt a lot. So again, it wasn't only aesthetics, it was actually quite painful, and I know that it can hurt.
So as you can see, I had cellulite before and now I don't. It's really nice for me to be able to cross my legs, and all of my leg is nice and smooth. There's no dimpling, and you know when you cross your legs and you squeeze the cellulite, it kind of feels sore, like kind of sore to the touch, because all of the fat is preventing circulation. So I mean, the sluggish circulation causes cellulite, which makes circulation more sluggish. So you kind of have like a vicious cycle going on that's causing and making things worse. I also want to add that toxins are being stored in your cellulite. Toxins are stored in fat cells. So if you have a lot of fat cells built up in your butt, abdomen region and your thighs, your body's going to store all the toxins in your fat cells. So when you start losing weight, you're going to release those toxins into your bloodstream, and your liver is going to need a little extra help to help filter out those. So high fiber, lemon water in the morning, that kind of thing. I talked about that in another video. But yeah, you want to increase your hydration. And that is what I'm going to talk about, because I think that one of the main top reasons why my cellulite disappeared was the high hydration of being on a raw vegan diet. That, coupled with the fact that a raw vegan diet is very detoxing, but it's not the diet that's detoxing, it's the body that's detoxing itself, because it's free from all the burden of digesting cooked food, and especially animal products and all of that, grains and things like that. Your body is not burdened on all of that to digest it. So when you eat fruit and easily digestible vegetables, your body is like, oh wow, I digested that really fast, now I'm going to clean house. So it starts to deal with anything that needs to be cleansed. And that would be part of cellulite. So it'll help to get rid of the toxins that are in the fat cells, and the fat cells will shrink as you're losing weight as well. So I mean, it is a combination of a lot of things, but I do think that the hydration and the detoxifying effects of the diet really helped. Probably the number one of getting rid of mine, because I really don't do a lot of exercise, guys. Yes, I do squats every once in a while when I remember or have the time, but I don't. I used to do them daily, and I got out of routine due to some stress and stuff like that, but I really don't do a lot of exercise. It's really like 95% diet. Another couple things that you can do if you are suffering from cellulite. So number one, increase your hydration, but also all of the hydration from your raw fruits and vegetables is going to increase your hydration level even more. So on top of all of that, you can drink a liter of lemon water in the morning to help your liver out, which is great. Dry brushing. Grab yourself a dry brush from a bath store or whatever, and make sure that the bristles are vegan, because there are a lot of brushes out there that use animal hairs, and you don't want that if you're vegan. So make sure it's a synthetic brush, but you grab the brush and just circular motion towards your lymphatic drainage areas, so like your groin, your armpits, and that kind of thing, just to pull the toxins towards where they're going to be released. And just dry brush. You just brush your skin and stimulate circulation and get everything moving and flowing in there. Cold showers are another one that stimulates circulation. So you take your regular shower, and then at the very end, you put it on really cold, and you try to do it for 10 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. I would say a lot of people try to do a minute or two, but that's quite a bit. 30 seconds tends to be a really good time, maybe 45 if you can get up to it, but that's pretty long. 10 seconds seems to be a really good start, 5 to 10 seconds, but it stimulates circulation, so it's going to get everything flowing and moving, which is what you want, because you want to pull all those toxins out. You can get a rebounder. It's like a little tiny trampoline that you can have in your house, and you basically just jump on it, and the jumping motion, not like skip rope, it's a little bit different because it's a fluid motion, is going to stimulate lymphatic drainage again. So you're going to be dealing with a really lot of cleansing and drainage and things like that, and you can even again throw in some enemas there to help get rid of the toxins that you are going to be cleansing out. There are a lot of like science doesn't have anything clinically proven that's going to get rid of cellulite. So basically all of the cellulite stories that you hear are anecdotal, and they're just what people have done. And this, again, is anecdotal. I have no scientific basis on why this happens. I'm just guessing at why mine went away, but mine is 100% gone. I have no cellulite left. Like, my skin is so perfect. I can just feel the muscle underneath, and it's totally a different feeling. And I've been raw again now, actually is probably almost 600 days. I think it's $5.99 for this video. So it's just time and patience, lots of hydration, lots of healing. Science still doesn't know how to heal it. There's a couple things that you can do, like there's magnetic and radio and electrical therapies, there's massage. I mean, geez, there's heat therapy, saunas, all of that kind of stuff is said to help it, but again, not scientifically proven, so you can't say that it does or doesn't. However, my story is very anecdotal, and as you can see from my pictures, I've lost all my cellulite, and I feel like my legs aren't tired anymore, which is huge. They used to be so tired just from, and sore to touch. Like if you pressed on it, sometimes it would hurt because, like the pockets of fat were so like condensed in underneath my skin that it would actually hurt. And now it doesn't at all. And I really, really hope that a raw vegan diet, or even increasing your hydration and increasing your raw content and decreasing your cooked foods, especially your dried foods like chips, crackers, cakes, pastries, muffins, like those foods are all very, very drying on the body. So your body's going to pull water from itself to digest those foods. It's hard for your body to do that. And if you're not drinking enough water, but even drinking enough water isn't going to compensate for that because you're constantly eating dried foods. So you want to increase your hydrating raw foods, raw fruits and vegetables, and increase your water intake so that you can help your body deal with the toxins and the things that it has going on, so that you can enjoy nice smooth skin and that doesn't hurt, because I know it hurts and it's uncomfortable and we don't like it. There's a reason why we don't like it, because it hurts and it's uncomfortable. So I hope that this video can help somebody. I'm going to post my pictures again at the end of this video so you guys can watch those. And if you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel to get notifications for more videos. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and YouFood, all at Raw Food Romance. So I'm going to try and do a recipe video coming up in the next couple weeks or so. I have a couple recipes from my meal plan book that you can buy in the description below. I have a link for my meal plan book, but I'm going to be doing a couple of my favorite recipes from my meal plan book as videos for YouTube, so you guys can watch for that. And so I'm gonna go out, and I have a photo shoot that I have to do, and then I might do another video when I get back home. We'll see. But until the next one, guys, have a wonderful day and drink some water and fruit on.